when you walk on the dark path. Suddenly, I saw a strange scene. What will you do? Obviously, the quiet environment at that time felt terrible. But at this moment, photographer witnessed, next to the road ahead, a ghost with white appearance stood. Can feel it. At this time, the photographer felt very scared. While shooting, I began to recite the scriptures. It's just a pity. The video has not been recorded later. Maybe someone is bored. Then I made it like this on purpose. Just scare passers-by. "2010. Someone is on the oil pipe. Share a creepy video." You can see from the screen, the photographer at that time. It seems to be recording videos in a place like a warehouse. But it's not long. Something weird is about to happen. Just as he slowly moved the camera to the left, there is a person who is covered in white cloth appeared in front of him. He was shocked instantly. But what's strange is, just as he talks, that thing suddenly disappeared in a strange way. Can see, the shooting quality of this video is not high. I don't know if it has been edited. If it is in a dark and gloomy place. Suddenly, I met a stranger. What will you do? It's just as if it didn't see it. Heartbeat accelerates escape. Or will you go up and ask why? Can see, there is one left in the Mediterranean. And the middle-aged uncle with dirty face, lying on the side in that simple wooden house. The photographer tries to communicate with him. He seems to reply. This proves that it is not ghost or ghost. But I still admire the courage of the photographer. In such a deserted place, if the other party has a problem with the spirit, maybe they will fight together. Even someone died. Recently, someone shared a strange video on TikTok. You can see the silence around you, which makes people feel terrible. But at that moment, the photographer discovered a place far away. The whole body appears strange figure from the color. If you zoom in and watch, this thing seems to be floating. Stand there. Maybe it was because the environment was very quiet at that time. The photographer dared not to approach and view it. Just hiding there and shooting down, and fearful of chanting the scriptures. A recent closed-circuit monitoring in the office. Make the uploader feel weird. You can see, A man is sitting in front of the computer and working overtime. Next, let's see what he's going through. I saw that the bottle suddenly fell down. The sound shocked the man. So he tried to pick it up and started working again. However, something even more strange happened again. The monitor on his shoulder cabinet dropped down for no reason. The man was shocked instantly. Go and find the reason immediately. But at this moment, that chair is like being pushed by someone. Hit the man's ass. Instantly scared the man away. For this supernatural phenomenon, what do you think? A man uploaded a strange video on TikTok. He said he was at night, hearing a sound from outside. Driven by curiosity, he picked up his cell phone and ran out to check. However, in less than a few seconds, he was so scared that he turned around and ran away. He follows a house next to. When looking for the source of the sound, suddenly a face popped up from the corner not far away. Then he immediately retreated. Zoom in and look carefully. The eyes of this face will glow. Looks like a child's face. The man stopped immediately after seeing it. Then I don't know what I'm lying. Then he turned around and ran away. Some people think it's just a kid nearby. Don't sleep at night. Run out and play. Some people also think it is a ghost. The photographer in the video. He found a strange figure standing in front of him. It's really strange. The figure actually turned out to be in a strange way. Suddenly, from bottom to top, disappeared. Just very strange. The photographer at that time seemed to be very scared. Maybe he is a person with practice. Have you been used to these supernatural phenomena? Video shows on a discarded train station platform. Suddenly, a supernatural incident happened. Yes, you can see that there seems to be a little translucent, and like a hunchbacked white figure, come from the left side of the screen. But strangely, I've taken a few steps. Suddenly, lightning speed. Past the railway quickly. Uploader suspected that it was a ghost after discovering it. What do you think? A homeowner is sleeping. Suddenly, I was awakened by a sound of opening the door. Who is this midnight? What about people outside the door? A homeowner recently bought a very weird decoration. She put this thing in the living room. But she never thought, one day this thing will bring her some surprises. Wind, he will answer me. Never put this kind of thing at home. This video was shot by a cinema staff. He's in the surveillance video of the screening room. Discovered a strange scene. In the picture we can see, there is a strange man in the screening room. He was emitting dazzling white light all over his body. Looks very different. But the people on the scene, it seems that has not noticed. This glowing weird character. Their reaction is normal. Just like I can't see this person. The employee couldn't understand what was going on. He uploaded the video to the internet. Someone said, "This is a man wearing a reflective jacket in that location." But we can see, the light this person emits is not a part of it. He is all over his body. In addition to the face, it emits dazzling white light. There is a halo around. It looks more like he's centered out by himself. So the statement of reflective clothing doesn't seem to make sense. So what's going on? Do you have an answer? Please share in the comment area. This video was uploaded on January 12, 2025. At night, he and his friends, playing on a terrace outside your home, unintentionally discovered, in the woods in the distance, a creepy figure appeared. We can see in the picture, there is a self-despicable figure in the woods in the distance. Due to poor light, we can't see what he is. He is standing in position. No moving. But the two men didn't dare to check it out. Even frightened by this figure, he fled in a hurry. The myth is, I took something unusual. This may be their local legendary ghost Pokong. He uploaded the video. Someone asked him to check, but the man said he was afraid. This thing is scary, because he appears more than once. First time, men often see him wandering around the house. And it also makes strange noises. This time they just recorded it with their camera. So is this figure really a ghost? If it was you, do you dare to check it out? Parking in Oko. Home. This video. Surveillance camera from a company in Mexico. We can see a strange object in the picture. Estacionamiento seems to have fallen from the sky. Estacionamiento presents a translucent smoke state. Can't see clearly what it is. Estacionamientos. Estacionamiento. And his way of action is very strange. Swing left and right estacionamiento wairu. Like some kind of creature moving estacionamiento. But the video does not have more information. Estacionamiento YAV call. Estaciones photographers should just think. Estacionamiento. This video is unusual. Camera light and shadow error estacionamiento AUCUF. This may really be the cops captured by the camera inadvertently. 2 Still some supernatural object CO. Action and in CR. The video does not provide much information. It seems he took it casually on the roadside. We can see a strange figure on the tree. Photographer zooms in. It seems to be a woman. She has long hair, wearing a white outfit. Very similar to the image of the female ghost in our cognition. But what's even more weird is, although she looks like she has complete facial features, but her face and neck are quite slender. Not like someone pretending. And this person is on the top of the tree. It should be quite dangerous for ordinary people to climb up. What exactly will this be? Obviously the photographer dared not get close. Just zoom in on the lens to shoot. Therefore, the picture is not very clear. The figures on the trees often represent ominous signs. friends in front of the screen. If you encounter this situation, also please stay away. A woman. Share a selfie video of yourself to TikTok. This was originally a very ordinary daily routine. But after uploading the video, some viewers found an unsettling scene appeared inside. The curtains behind the woman outside. There is a strange character. He only showed half of his face. Others hide behind curtains, unsure whether it is a man or a woman. But what's even more terrifying is, he showed a creepy smile and have been observing the woman. This video doesn't provide much information. The woman's camera seems a bit deliberate, shooting this weird face. We can't know what's going on. Although this face is different from that of an ordinary person, but it's judged through video. You should have a physical one. Maybe someone is following a woman. It could be a boring prank. Video to be introduced below. YouTube Action Adventure Twins. They are a wild cave adventure team. The content and supernatural of their channel. Two supernatural phenomena have nothing to do with. But June 2024. Asterisk, they are on an expedition. It seems to have encountered something incredible. This adventure. They found a strange cave. Then, the camera was hung into the cave. Play button shooting the situation inside. The camera seems to have captured something unusual. How about it? Can you find any exceptions? Let's listen carefully. When the camera drops to the bottom of the cave, it seems that you can hear the sound of human breathing. But strangely, we can see the passage back to this hole is very narrow. It is impossible for humans to enter, unless there are other entrances to this cave. But what makes sense is, this cave is dark and wet. How could someone live in it? Final. The adventure team took the camera back. Then upload this video. The content of this video has caused many people to be upset. Some people are quite curious. What exactly is the breathing sound in the cave? Ask this adventure team to go nearby. Find another entrance. The adventure team replied, they roughly know how deep the cave is. There are ropes from the entrance to the bottom. Total 125 feet long. Therefore, this is probably a difficult exploration. In addition, some people think sneakily discovered the Skinwalker's cave. People say, this is this adventure team. Gifts made for traffic. But I don't agree, because the video is not very playable. And it's not the first time they're using ropes. Let the camera expand into this pipe-like passage. So I think, in this video, it was indeed recorded the breathing sound of some unknown creature. TikTok user Mamenkrama shared this video. He is a construction worker. December 31st, 2024 night. He and his fellow workers were on duty at the construction site. I accidentally saw a monitoring device facing the road. A strange scene appeared in the picture. To bridge P4KDC 019 TikTok at Mamenkrama. TikTok at Mamenkrama. In the picture we can see, in the grass by the road, fly out a strange white object. It is long strips. The thickness is similar to the electric poles on the roadside. Flying slowly from the grass into the air, finally disappeared in the night sky. The worker is not sure. What exactly has the monitoring device been photographed? Some of their co-workers believe this is a ghost. He uploads the video. Because I didn't get much attention, no one can give a more reasonable explanation. However, from the picture, although this object is unusual, but it could also be a large flying insect flying through the air. Because of the light problem, image processing error occurred in the camera and there was a residual image. What does it feel like to be alone and still in time? In December 2020, even the broadcast of a display guide TOPP Love came to an airplane stop time to investigate. In the course of their investigation, they discovered the production of many aircraft. And these views are not new. At first glance, will these things that have been used by people have the direct thoughts of those who have died? And at this point, one of the female bloggers had an idea. He read that one person stayed. Didn't verify it. These observations. After these phenomena discovered by bloggers, he was eager to tell the Unified office about it. And just as he went to deliver the message, there was another movement in the view. It's going to be a ghost. But what did the people in the silk area leave behind? And one night, a convenience store owner. When he looked out the window, suddenly I saw it. A scene that shocked him greatly. He thought it might be a light solution, caused him to look away. To prove the picture seen, the boss checked electricity at the door of the monitoring. And the screen in front of you. It's really horrible. The myth looks. Yes, there really isn't. Phyllis. Anything else? Of course. It's quite possible. The walls of the house have changed over time. It would be because of the humidity. Hold a lot of bubbles. These bubbles have their own meanings. Some chapters hide like this and rise like that. And it means that the owner of the house who lives in Australia filmed. Bubbles on the wall and everyone's foreshadowing. What do you say? See for yourself. It's clearly a human face. Of course, it's just a natural phenomenon. Let's compete. How does it do it? I'll first publish the book and think of my dishes. I think there must be a waterproof part on the surface of the water. It is a physical phenomenon that a person does not fall. But what exactly, I forgot. Of course, it has to do with the person's weight. Segment surveillance video is fully recorded. The process of the sleeping man almost being folded in half. The bedroom door is strangely opened. But I didn't see who did it. Unconsciously, something flashed across the screen. The roommate next to him slept like this. Very fragrant. It is also the reason why it easily accumulates energy. Some of the horrifying supernatural rumors that I often hear also revolve around the hospital. Below will show you the horrific experiences of several hospital night duty personnel. A security guard was patrolling at night. After hearing a strange sound from some direction, start following the direction of the sound source to check. when the security guard came to the space. The elevator door in front of him closed without anyone operating. But who opened it? Then, when security guards are ready to move forward, a heavyweight instrument behind him also began to move on his own. But even when facing mysterious and unknown things, the security officer didn't seem to be too scared. Does that mean this situation is common for him? What happened to the night shift staff in another video was even more terrifying. He came here in the direction of the sound. At this moment, he felt something approaching slowly. So, under conditional reflection, start backward. Then, from the front room, the creature with a corpse walked out in a staggering step. And Bao, shocked by this scene, hurriedly retreated into the stairs. After slowing down the video, the walking dead creature can be found. It looks more like a non-entity, supernatural existence. As a cemetery for burying human remains, always feel very gloomy. One day a guy is watching a video in the cemetery with his cell phone on. Inadvertently, the young man who reacted immediately stepped forward. What surprised him was, there is nothing behind the tree. Then the black and thin shadows appear in the picture. What exactly is it?